Good afternoon, Savannah State. It is Saturday, January the 16th, and we are here for our final session for our welcome week for the spring. Today, we have student leaders with us to tell you about how you can get involved at Savannah State, what student leadership is here at Savannah State, how you can engage in activities and clubs and in leadership. So today we're going to bring in the student leaders. They're going to tell you about themselves, what it took to get into their roles, how you can get into their roles. And then at the end, we're going to go over a special spirit section. Do want to give my shout outs today to the people who are viewing from us live in the student union. So clap it up for our souls. I know there's some people in there. Shouts out. Y'all send me some names. Send me some names in the chat. Send me some names to the text and let me know who's there in the student union. Shout out to Xavier. I know Xavier is there. I saw him today. So y'all clap it up for Xavier. And Xavier, if there's somebody beside you, clap it up for that person and ask them what their name is, because I don't know it yet, but I will. And then all those people who are viewing on YouTube, thank you for coming back on your Saturday and learning who your SGA is. Those people who are going to be our commuter students are those people who are going to be with us all semester long online. So this is the platform we're going to be using for the majority of our activities that we do, either this or on our IG. So you'll see all that contact information. But without further ado, I want to bring on our Student Government Association, and they're going to introduce themselves and tell you about who they are, how you get in their positions, and what they do to serve you. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your Student Government Association, and I'll let them have it.
All right, greetings everyone. My name is Kyrie Hassan, and I serve as your Student Government Association President for the 2020-2021 academic school year. First and foremost, I would like to say that I am highly excited for you being new students here at Savannah State and choosing Savannah State as your HBCU. I would like to welcome you all and introduce my cabinet to my right is Student Government Association President Devion Bruton. Vice President Devion Bruton.
Hello, everyone. My name is Devion Bruton. I am the SGA Vice President, a senior majoring in biology. I'm so glad that you guys are a part of the family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so excited to actually meet you guys. If some of the other ones have already met y'all, haven't met y'all yet, but congratulations and welcome to the family.
We have our Chief Justice, Mr. Mickis Mays Jr.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mickis Mays Jr., your SGA Chief Justice. I'm a senior majoring in civil engineering technology, and I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. My biggest thing is advocating for student safety and also advocating for a Tiger family, because if we're not unified, we are divided. So greetings and thank you guys for joining us on today's event. And also, let's go Tigers.
We have our fifth Mr. Savannah State, Malachi Stewart.
Good evening, Tigers. Good evening. My name is Malachi Stewart, a senior visual performing arts major. And I am just so excited for this new semester. Welcome everybody back. I'm so excited to see what the new semester brings us. And I can't wait to see what y'all have in store for this spring semester.
And of course, last but most certainly not least, our 83rd Miss Savannah State, Miss Destiny Clark.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Destiny Clark. I am a senior majoring in biology from Atlanta, Georgia, and I currently serve as the 83rd Miss Savannah State University. As my e-board has already stated, I am very excited for this new semester and very excited for the new Tigers to come on campus and to meet you guys. I know COVID is a little different from our previous years, but we're going to make it work. Just continue to stay focused and most importantly, stay safe.
Thank you, Queen. The job of the Student Government Association is most likely and imperative that we be the voice and the advocates of the student body. We represent the concerns and all the things that could transpire within the student body. And I would like to let you all know that you have much more power than you actually think. As a student, you pay fees that are basically what I would say lifeblood of the university, which means that the student fees that you pay actually have a big swing on how the campus will run. So if you all have any questions or any concerns that you want to address and you want addressed by the student government, we are always here. Our social media will be floating below. It is SSU SGA on Instagram and SSU SGA 1890 on Twitter. Most importantly, stay involved, stay masked up, and stay safe during this quarantine and this COVID period. And we all look forward to meeting you. If you all have anything else you would like to state, cabinet or e-board members, you can as well.
For me, it would just be to get involved on campus. We have plenty of organizations, and of course, SGA is always looking for members to want to get involved on campus and help the student body. But there's different organizations that can be that is fit for you and your liking. And there's also opportunities to start your own organization here on campus. So just kind of get involved, meet new people. COVID might be it'll make things different and might make it a little harder to get out and meet new people, but just try your best and, stay focused and don't give up.
Well, I just have one last thing to say, guys. We really want to advocate for more in-person events. So, guys, if you guys have any will or any push for in-person events, please let us know. Don't feel scared to stop by the office and talk to us. We're students just like you guys, and we love our Savannah State just as much as you do.
Malachi, you have anything before?
I'll say something. All right. So I know everybody keep on saying get involved, get involved. We have roughly around 70 organizations, maybe like 20 something active. As you can see, we need more involvement of the student body. Don't be shy, don't be scared to speak to anybody. We are all a family. Here we have organizations that's all males. We have organizations that's all females. We have some that's both. So get involved, look for the organizations, and have fun.
And last thing, Kyrie, to everybody, just number one thing I can tell all of you, just be yourself. Don't try to think that you can act like nobody else or feel like you got to live up to somebody else. Be who God put you on this earth to be, because Savannah State University has all the opportunities in the world for you. It has all the resources in the world for you. So make sure you utilize them to the best of your capabilities.
Great. As you can see, thank you, SGA. As you can see, your SGA on a Saturday afternoon, they're suited and booted, ready for you. So they're in their orange and their blue. So they are our student leadership. And so they're suited and booted and ready to welcome you to Savannah State. Like they said, they are your voice. We're going to bring them on a little bit later just to gather everybody back in the whole Savannah State leadership experience. But they are your voice. They are your voice if you have concerns. They have an office. Their office is in the Student Union building, and you can make appointments with them to come and see just because of COVID. Normally, they have an open policy where you can just drop by their office, but because of COVID, we want to make sure that we're making appointments. They're on IG, like they said. You can hit them up on there. They'll respond. They'll give you their emails and things. So they're very accessible to you. So you'll see them definitely walking around campus. Next, I want to bring up our student orientation leaders. So they are, you hear them referred to as our soul. So if you don't have a soul, you're lost. You are lost without a soul. And that's our student orientation leader. So let's clap it up for our souls. Inside the room, I want to give another shout out. We have Imani. They let me know Imani was in the room besides Xavier. So want to give a special shout out to you. Let's give her some love. Yep. And I'll turn it over to our soul president.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Mr. Stowe. My name is Anaya Smith. I am currently serving as the president for the Student Orientation Leaders. If you're wondering what a soul is, I have a little acronym that I came up with. So souls are spirited, optimistic leaders, and they're selfless. So mainly what our responsibility is we're in charge of helping freshmen and new students matriculate through college. So if you need help looking for resources, need a listening ear, need to find somewhere around campus, you're not really sure who to ask, the souls are definitely the ones that you can ask, and they're people that you'll see wear this logo. We're really friendly people, so don't be shy if you have a question, you guys want to talk to us. We're here to help you guys in any way that you need to. And we also do a lot of programming throughout the semester. We've got programming about academics, conduct related programs. We've got one that's the rising leadership seminar. So that helps you if you want to become a leader, or maybe you're a leader, but you're not really sure how to really grow as a leader. That's a really good seminar as well. And then we've also got a couple of seminars that are more focused on male development and women empowerment. So if you see a soul, talk to us, say, hey, we're definitely ready to, continue to meet you guys and help you guys grow as Tigers. And I'm really excited to get to know you all. You're muted.
I'm actually on mute and jamming. I'm jamming on mute. So I'm actually over here jamming because every time I hear souls, I think of the chant. I know we're going to get into chants later, but I got to do it. What is a soul?
Say what is a soul? We're here to show you around. We're here to help you out. We're here to show you what state is all about.
We are the soul.
Say what?
We are the soul.
We're here to show you around. We're here to help you out. We're here to show you what state is all about. S to the A to the B to the A double N-A-H. It's Savannah State.
School's crump now.
What?
School's crump now.
What?
School's crump now.
What? Because of y'all.
I love it. I absolutely love it. So yeah, our souls really do. You'll see them around. They have a lot of school spirit. They have a lot of knowledge. So they're here to help you with those programs and those things that you may not want to go to an administrator and ask. So anything from who has the best fast food place delivery on campus to where you get your hair done, where you get your nails done, haircuts, like anything, those practical things that you're just like, yo, I don't have a barber in Savannah. I need to get my hair done. Like just any of those things, where to get clothes, where to get suits tailored, anything, professional wear, ties, all those things that you probably don't think you need until you get here and just like, oh yeah, I probably would like to do that. So the souls are here to help you in programming. They have an Instagram page. That we're going to share all those pages with you at the end, and then we'll bring everybody back together. So thank you, and we'll talk to you later. All right. Last but not least, we have. Okay. Last but not least, we have our. Hold on. Let me check my. Great. This just in. This is so important. There is a list for our members, our students who moved in after the ID card opened or closed yesterday, or they're not open today. So you might have moved in today. There is a list provided at the cafeteria that's at the main caf for all new students, so that you'll be able to eat until Tuesday if you don't have your ID. If you have your ID, you're going to swipe it just like you normally would. Student ID, swipe it just like you normally would. But if it's not activated, or if you don't have your ID because you didn't get your ID card uploaded at the time, your picture uploaded at the time, there is a list provided at the main caf so you can eat. So yes, we're going to make sure you're taken care of. With that being said, we are going to move to our last organization on here, and that is the Campus Activities Board. We're going to welcome the Campus Activities Board President, Carrie.
Hey, Mr. Stowe. So, hello, Tigers. My name is Carrie Ann Wiggin, and I serve as the 2020-2021 Campus Activities Board President. I cannot wait to interact with you guys virtually and hopefully in person this spring semester. So please look out for any one of us who are wearing these shirts. Come and talk to us. We're very friendly. We make sure that you are well taken care of. Also, look out for our interest meeting coming very, very soon. And also, please stay safe. And if you see any of us, me or my cab drivers, don't be afraid to speak. Beep, beep.
It was the smile for me after the beep beep. Beep beep.
Beep, beep, Mr. Stowe.
Beep beep. I love it. And I love your little product placement back there. Who's your bear?
This was a bear given to me
Was I not
a long
supposed to
time
see
ago.
Was I not supposed to see the bear? Got to be more careful than that. Yeah, thank you, Carrie. Carrie, there are so many things that they have that Campus Activities Board has in store for you. So we'll bring you back in when we bring all the student leaders back in. Yes, the Campus Activities Board. You'll hear them say CAB. They'll have the CAB shirts on, beep, beep. You can get involved. Like those are things you can get involved in right away. And although some of our programming may be online, maybe a swing by, drop through, and you pick up and do it online, it is actually one of the programming boards or the programming board for the campus that brings you homecomings and activities and things of however that looks. We're not sure what the new normal is going to be. So they're creating some good and creative ideas. Last semester, they had a lot of good activities. They did a silent headphone party inside of the residence halls. Listen, you all, I wish we had a thought of that before the pandemic. But it was just because we were kind of, you had to be in your room. And so you jammed in your room with your headphones and you saw it on Instagram. But just imagine when we are able to open back up and have things that are in person more in large gatherings. If we had a silent headphones parties inside the residence hall and everybody could just have a party, like that is the ultimate house party. Like I wish we would have thought of that before the pandemic. But there are some good ideas coming from the pandemic. So as our SGA president said, Kyrie, give us your feedback, what you want to do now, and then we could probably adopt some of those things to when our new norm is normal. We can probably adapt some of those things and have a blast and a good time. So with that being said, Mr. Smalls, I know there's a lot of people backstage waiting to get in. So I want to bring the student leaders back in so we can just have a dialogue. Don't know. Yep, I see you. And we're there. I just wanted you guys to give your experience on what it was like to be at Savannah State last semester as it relates to COVID, and just tell our students just anything that you want to tell them about getting involved, leadership, or just anything on campus that you think they should know.
Who would like to go first?
I'm about to say, who's going to go first?
I could go first. For me, COVID definitely changed everything, especially campaign season, which is really, really big on Savannah State campus. Spring fling to graduation to coming on campus in the fall and homecoming, and it was really, really different. And just to be very, very transparent, it was pretty hard to kind of adjust to it. But as student leaders, like we have to just understand that we just have to adjust and make changes and just adapt to it. But it was very, very different. And I'll talk about campaign season. We went totally virtual. So from being a sophomore and a freshman and being on Savannah State's campus in the spring, campaign season is a really big thing for us. So to go from being in person and doing things on campus to go fully virtual, it really took a creative mind to think outside of the box, which was kind of stressful for me. So I can only imagine for the other candidates during that time. But we all made it work. Everyone had great campaigns, great ideas, and it was fun. But I do wish we could go back and have that little moment. But we did it and we're here now. So we just gotta move on and be innovative.
Yeah, you make a good point. You make a good point about kind of it being different. What I think is, you all or we are in a moment in history. Like you are the first that went through a pandemic in our time that had to leave school. Like when you look back on this 30 years from now, 20 years from now, and your kids are going to school, like these are memories. So I think it's important that you capture memories because we look at history like so old and ancient, like, oh, back in the day they did this, but like you're living history about a lot of things that's going on right now. The Black Lives Matter movement, the political parties, and voting in the first African American vice president, like during a pandemic. Like you guys are in a moment in time where people are going to look back and you're going to be able to say, I was at Savannah State when this happened, and we had to leave school and we had to wear masks. Like I didn't go to college in that time. And so you guys are in a moment where I think it's very historical, and I hope you guys are documenting all of the things, and because of technology, we're able to document it this way. 9/11 happened when I was in college, and I know you guys are probably like really, really small, but you guys were alive, right? You were born, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I was 1.
1 year old. Hey, listen. So we had to capture 9/11 when that happened, and how that felt when I woke up in my residence halls and the world was just like standing still. So what I would say to you is capture those moments that you're in now, although it may be tough. You have to still live in the where you are. But yes, Ms. Smith, you had something to say.
Yes, as far as my experience with COVID, I'm just gonna say like the one thing that souls are big on is improvise, adapt, and overcome. And I feel like I had to do that in more ways than I thought I would have had to over this semester. Being transparent, I agree with Destiny. It was not easy. There were a lot of obstacles and a lot of hoops that I had to jump through just to kind of make some type of sense of what happened over the semester. But just to say, even just for all the student leaders, the fact that we've gotten to this point is amazing because there's a lot of people who didn't even make it into 2021. So I'm taking the battles that I faced, regardless of the fact that I didn't understand why I was going through it in the first place. But just the fact that I'm here now is what I'm grateful of. So, like they say, just take advantage of the moments. Like Mr. Stowe was saying, like capture these moments because we don't know what's coming next. And hopefully 2021 is better to us. So that's my spiel.
Yep.
I would like to say, well, just to piggyback off what my peers said, it was very hard, coming into, this new pandemic season, especially, for me, it was hard to adjust and adapt once we went home. It's a whole new normal. And like Mr. Stowe said, we are in a moment of time where we can tell this to 5, 10, 15 years down the road, like, hey, we were at Savannah State while this is happening. But I think through this pandemic, some of the best things have happened. And I think biggest thing I can say for myself, I try to turn every negative into a positive, especially this season into my life. And I want to try to encourage a lot of the Savannah State students out there to try to do that as well, even though, the pandemic, has kind of been strenuous on a lot of us. But, at the end of the day, all of us are here. A lot of people didn't make it into this new year. A lot of people lost family members. A lot of people lost loved ones. It's been tough, but I think the biggest thing we can say for ourselves, we serve a great God that has gotten us through everything. And I think coming into 2021, I think we can just keep pushing and keep striving to be the best version, not just for myself, but everybody on this call and for Savannah State as a whole, just to keep pushing to be the best version of ourselves that we can be.
Yeah, oh no, snaps, yes. Wonderful. Yeah, snaps for the king. King got snaps. So being transparent, and I heard that you all use that. Let's talk about some people, and I don't want to point people out, so you're gonna have to call your own self out. Someone give me an example or your experience of you wanted to come to Savannah State, like Savannah State was your first choice, and why, and then another student like Savannah State wasn't your first choice, and tell us how like you've adapted to whatever, if Savannah State was your first choice or it wasn't, but you're here. Yeah, y'all just go ahead and go for it. Yeah. See, y'all excited about this one. Yeah.
So Savannah State was not my first choice. Honestly, I didn't really know where I wanted to go. I really didn't want to leave home. But the reason why I chose Savannah State is because when I toured the campus, I absolutely fell in love with how beautiful the campus was. And just the people that I met when I was doing my tour, I was like, these people don't know me, but they're like asking about me and trying to get to know me. And so I thought that was really cool. And it wasn't until I actually like learned the history that I was like, oh yeah, this is it for me. It was everything. So I really didn't fall in love with it until I actually got here.
Do you remember your tour guide or who gave you a tour? Like, do you remember?
She was a soul. I think her name was Destiny. I think the other souls know her if I described her.
Okay. Not that Destiny, but yeah. Not the soul Destiny from 2000 tour. Yeah. All right, who's next? Queen.
Savannah State wasn't my first choice. I always knew I wanted to go to HBCU. There was no other option for me. But like I said, Savannah State wasn't. I did apply, I got accepted. And I will say once I came on my tour, I fell in love as well. And Malachi, it's really funny because Malachi was on my tour. And at that time, we were both seniors in high school, so we didn't know each other. But I just remember him being on my tour. And it was literally just my family and his family, which is really, really funny today just to see that. But going on a tour and just walking around campus, and my tour was around campaign season as well. Was around campaign season as well. So just seeing all the posters and the flyers and all the students on campus just having fun and just being really, really friendly made me fall in love. And then once I got to Savannah State, I didn't feel homesick. I wasn't uncomfortable because I came in with friends from high school and we're still friends to this day. So that kind of made it more special for me because I was comfortable and I already knew people that I had knew for years. So it just made me fall in love way more. So, yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. Remember the people. So remember the people who you're going through now. So like Imani and Xavier and the people who are in the student union, like remember that. Like y'all are gonna be connected somehow forever because y'all were here together. So remember those things. Yeah, Kyrie.
Yes. I was like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna get squeezed in this conversation. I'm one of the ones that was on the opposite end. I did not want to go to Savannah State at first. I actually wanted to go to Morehouse. I was hell bent on it. I had did my research and, just because of the people who went there, and I had people in my neighborhood who were alum as well. But I was chasing the ROTC scholarship and I did not get it there. So I decided that Savannah State may have been my next choice. My instructors in school were like, go there. We know so-and-so, and they did it. And I got here and really I felt like I was chasing the dream that they wanted for me rather than what I actually wanted to do with my life. Real passionate about helping people and actually educating. So I wanted to be a teacher in high school, and here I am, a senior in education. But I'm glad that I made the decision that I did make. I, became my own man, I guess, if you want to say. I matured on my own, learned some lessons that, really shaped me into who I am. They, the people that I met here as well, I'm very thankful to have met. Some have mentored me and, been like my parents in a way. And so I'm forever grateful for Savannah State. And hopefully one day I could be somebody that, goes far in life and can represent even more. So.
Well, Mikas, you had your Devion?
Well, I did have my hand up first, so sorry.
Yeah, Devion and Mikas, yeah, both of y'all. Go at the same time.
So,
all right, so this is a story that you can get anywhere from here. I put all my eggs in one basket for University of Alabama at Huntsville. That being said, Savannah State was not my first choice, but after coming here and after almost transferring, the administration coerced me to, stay on campus. And from that point, I became a student leader. I was given a full ride scholarship here. And through the help of the faculty at Savannah State and the love and the Tiger family, I'm getting my PhD for free at Georgia Tech. So guys, you can get anywhere from here. Just do your best and strive for excellence. That's all I got to say.
Can you pay for my PhD? Devion, go ahead.
Okay, for me, so I'm from like maybe an hour from Savannah State. So you hear a lot of like our news channel is the same. So hearing a lot of stuff about Savannah State on the news and stuff, I was like, no, I would never. But I always wanted to go to HBCU school. But Savannah State wasn't my first choice. Eventually, I came on campus, did a tour, and I was like, this is not how I pictured it. Just hearing about it and stuff like that, it gives you a whole different perspective on what you think it would look like or your experience would be or whatever. But when I actually got on campus, like Anaya said, it was a beautiful campus. And I was like, yeah, this is home. It felt home to me. So I love it here. I wouldn't trade to go to another HBCU school. This is my home.
HBCU love, HBCU, a lot of everybody's putting them HBCUs on the map, but HBCUs have been here since 1890. I mean, or 1890. They've been here before that, 1866. Like it's so much pride with HBCU. So just definitely shout outs to HBCU and our HBCU. Carrie Ann.
Me personally, I didn't want to come to Savannah State. I wanted to go back to the University of West Indies, where my parents are from. But, things happen and things change. And when I toured Savannah State, I absolutely fell in love. I found my family. I found a home. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. I've met these wonderful people. They're like my family. And HBCU love and HBCU pride is where I'm staying. So.
Oh, now you're drawing the heart. See, I was trying to keep up with you. I can't even make it. What do you? Oh, yeah. Well, heart. Yes. Don't know how to do that part. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, King.
I was just about to say, I was like, can I get in?
Can you jump in? Yeah, jump right on in.
To be honest, when I got out of high school, I really didn't know what I wanted to do, where I wanted to go. But I was lucky enough and blessed to come across Savannah State University, and here I am now. And like Destiny said, we were on tour together, just really taking in the scenery, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. But first couple of weeks were kind of tragic for me because I was small fish in a big C. You really didn't know what you were about to expect. But, as time went on, I met so many wonderful people, wonderful mentors, these group of people right here that I could call my family now forever. And it's just been nothing but a blessing to me. And Savannah State University will always be home because I will rep Savannah State University wherever I am, defend it to the best of my ability because it is the best HBCU in the world. And I don't know how y'all girls or guys say it. That's on 1890. I'm old. I don't know the lingo now. So
period.
And that's on 1890.
And that's on 1890. Period. Yeah, I'm just learning it too, King. I ain't even gonna cap. No cap. As the people say, no cap on 1890. Period.
Stop it.
Listen. Shout out to Baking. You're from Savannah, right? You're originally from Savannah? Let's give some shout outs to where everyone's from. Where's everybody from? So the people will know.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Yo, we can see you, King.
Straight up.
I'm from Grayson, Georgia. Y'all probably don't even know where that is.
Okay.
Well, I'm from Atlanta, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm sorry, Devion.
Nah, Claxton, Georgia. Y'all probably most definitely not gonna know where that's at, but yeah.
The 5.
Everybody get in.
Middle fingers Zone 6. East side Atlanta.
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta or
what
Decatur?
zone 6? I don't know that. What zone 6?
We don't know what the zones are.
I don't like. Is there?
The east side off of I-20.
Who lives in
Yeah.
zone 1? Like, I never hear about zone 2
We
or
put it
zone
on the
4.
map. We
I
here.
like zone 3. I don't want to go where there's too many bang bang and all that. I don't.
I don't know where zone 6 is.
Down here now. Hold on. Wait a minute.
We're not gonna have that conversation. Come on now. Come on.
Exactly.
It's bang,
So, this is a good example of what will happen in class when you're online and the conversation goes all the way to the left, just all the way.
Put him
Give it a
backstage.
shout out. Yeah, we got to tell
Put him backstage.
put you on mute. With that being said, I want to thank SGA for coming on. I want to thank the Souls for coming on. And I want to thank Cap for coming on. We're going to end it doing a couple of chants. No, don't. No, bring them back in. Bring them back in. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you are. Yeah. Yeah, we was about to ask you right on out, right? You see how here's that producer do that? Like, give a shout out to Mr. Smalls. Everybody shout out Mr. Smalls, who is the producer, doing behind the scenes. Pull yourself up if you want to, Mr. Smalls. Let's
Go
see a
ahead.
picture. You pull yourself up. Hey!
Hey!
Yeah.
Hey!
Behind Yard. He's an alum of Savannah State and he works here. So let's get that done. So yeah, let's teach them some chants right quick so we can get hype. I mean, you can move around and I don't know if y'all can see me if I stand up, but yeah, let's get some chants going on so the people know who we are at Savannah State.
Okay, who wants to start one?
All together. Yeah.
All together.
Okay.
Y'all want? Well, we can do a fan favorite.
Okay.
Savannah!
Savannah State. Savannah State.
And go Big Blue.
Hey!
And go Big Blue.
Hey!
We got the hey-hays.
It's the hey for me.
It is so hard to do a chant on live like this. But the chant is basically just saying Savannah State. And then clapping and clapping. Woo, woo, woo. Yes. That's basically it. That is a fan favorite. Another one, somebody, another fan favorite.
Go ahead. Somebody do their favorite chant.
Yeah.
Tiger Pride.
No.
Well, hey, that's it. Go ahead.
Okay, start it off.
Okay. I gotta get my
Not my favorite, but okay.
When I say tiger, you say pride. Tiger.
Pride.
Tiger.
Pride.
When I say tiger, you say pride. Tiger.
Pride.
Tiger.
Pride.
Tiger. Tiger.
Pride.
Tiger. Tiger.
Pride.
Tiger. 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 And go Big Blue.
Hey.
And go Big Blue.
Hey. That was great.
I absolutely love it.
Love it.
Give me one more.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Savannah, and go Big Blue.
Hey.
And go Big Blue.
Hey.
If this is as much fun as I think it is watching, because everybody's like,
How do we do, y'all?
we did great. We did great. S Savannah, STATE. You're spelling Savannah State University SSU.
And
Is what it is.
Make sure y'all do y'all S's and y'all U's.
S's and U's, strong arms, and the S's and the U's.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Thank you guys so much to our student leaders for being here. So we'll wave y'all out. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good Saturday. Listen, man, we are having fun at Savannah State. You too can get involved. We're going to have an organizational fair. So we're going to have some virtual. We're going to have some tables. So when you go to your CAV, the CAV or the student union, you may see some of the student organizations that have tables. We only allow 2 people at a table with a face mask, of course, and they have shields. For social distancing. Remember also, you can get testing for free here on campus. Get testing for free for COVID. So it's a rapid test, self-administered, so that you're able to find out within 15 minutes your status. So please sign up on our website to get tested. We'll go to savannahstate.edu, sign up on our website under COVID. It's right at the top. You can't miss it. You'll have an appointment. And then you'll be able to tell, so you can guard the den and protect the den, stay safe. And so we want to thank you for joining us today. We've had all our special guests. I want to thank all our special guests. I want to thank everyone who came to the Student Union on a Saturday. I want to thank everyone who joined on a Saturday to come and learn more about Savannah State Tiger Pride. We have a whole bunch of stuff planned for this semester. Do want to let you know all of the ways that you can contact all of the student leaders. They're strolling at the bottom of the screen, so you can either take a picture or kind of record it. So that's the SGA, Student Government Association. That's their email. That's their Instagram. That's CAB, where you can find them, Campus Activities Board. That's their Instagram. And SOLS, who are your student orientation leaders. That's their Instagram. So you can take a picture with them, and just stay connected. Anything that's going on campus. Those 3 organizations, you're going to see it on their page. They're going to go live. They're going to have all of those things so that you can are able to connect with them, because they're the voice. They're the voice of you. They were voted in. They were nominated in. They were elected in. And so they are official officers and student leaders on campus. We want to thank them. We want to thank you for viewing. If you need any other information, you can click back on this video, watch the video. We hope you have a great rest of the Tiger Day. And then look forward to what we're going to do tonight. The CAPS, Campus Activities Board, has an activity, so it will be on their page tonight, what we're doing tonight. I think so just join, it's a live. So I think there's some kind of a game / talent. So if you have any talent out there and you want to tap in, you want to go live with us, tap in, show us your talent. It's going to be virtual, so you can be in the comfort of your own home or your room or whatever. So all of our people out there who are have talent, go forward on that and be ready for it. And we're going to have fun. We're also going to do some trivia. We're going to do some games. I'll give you a hint. Have your music ready. Like have your aux ready. Have your aux ready for what you think is like just a good jam. That's all I can say. I love music. And it's a good jam. That starts, Mr. Smalls, what time is that going to start tonight? I believe that's on the schedule. It'll come up.
7 p.m.
7 p.m. tonight. Be in the place. We'll be on here. Tag Mr. Smalls, you didn't have to go away. You could have been like my co-anchor.
Okay, sorry.
Hey, Mr. Smalls. Am I turning the right way? Hey, Mr. Smalls. Send it over to you.
There we go.
I sent it over to you, Mr. Smalls.
There we go. So 7 o'clock today. I need y'all to be live on SSU_CAB. Follow us, and we're gonna have fun tonight. Ox God. Hope y'all ready.
Ox God.
Ox God.
Oh, okay. Just tell us a little bit about Oscar, just so we can get excited about it. Because it's just
so depending on a scenario, it might be a scenario. It might be something specific, like what's an emotional song by R&B artist from the 90s, and you might go with what would you say, Mr. Stowe? What would you play
from the 90s? I would say an emotional song from the 90s. You see, I was a little lad then, so let me see. An emotional song. I was emotional song from the 90s would have been.
Let's say that was to happen tonight. Mr. Stowe would already be out because he took extremely too long. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You gotta be quick. You gotta be quick. You gotta be quick.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Gotta
I
be quicker
get
than
so weak in the knees.
Hey,
I get hardly
boom,
weak.
boom.
I lose our control, and something takes over me. And the day, and it's so amazing. It's not a day. Love. Stay with me. It's the background for me. My pride. You get, yeah. I don't need that.
That was
That's a good
FWB, right?
That's a good emotional song.
Very, very good emotional. So
It's
I
emotion.
will come back and do probably like Mary J. Blige. Dang, what's the song?
Yeah.
Not
And
gonna
see,
cry.
and for
Not
that,
gonna
and for that, Mr. Small will be out. So, and for that,
I'm not gonna shed a tear. You know, something like that. Like, you know, just go back and forth. So it's gonna be fun to see who really is going to win in this situation.
we'll see.
We shall see.
Yeah,
We shall see. I clearly won that one.
In this round, I won.
No, I did.
Because you don't even know the words.
You got
It's
eliminated.
not gonna cry. That's
Yeah,
right.
you completely missed everything.
You were like 2 years old.
You know,
So
it doesn't matter. We'll show and prove tonight.
We'll
How
see
about
tonight. We'll
we'll
see
show and
tonight.
prove tonight. You know, you go first, I'll go.
We'll see
We'll
tonight.
we'll let the ox speak for itself. We'll let the ox speak for itself.
Come on, brother. Talk to me.
Yeah, we'll let the ox speak for itself.
I got it.
You're ready.
We're going to see y'all in a place tonight. So thank y'all for joining in this session. Thank y'all.
Yes,
And
thank you.
we will see y'all. Continue to follow us on SSU Student Life on Instagram. Continue to follow the student leaders. Definitely follow CAB tonight for our Oxcog. And if we have any talent, because I know some people ask me, we'll buzz you right on in and you can hit your talent. And we'll see what it's about. So you got a little vocals, you got a little poetry, you got something. Hey, you got a little word, word. Yeah, see, shout out to Word. Word is one of our student organizations that does like a poetry slam. So yeah. All right. It's gonna be definitely fun. We'll look forward to seeing y'all. We'll see you guys tonight.